Hi, I'm Calvin Chip Jackson of District 9 of Richland County Council, and I'd like to welcome you to this month's edition of The Recap.
Richland County Council swore in new and returning members and elected a new chair and vice chair during the council's first meeting of the year. Yvonne McBride of District 3 and Calvin Chip Jackson of District 9 are new to Richland County Council. Gwendolyn Kennedy of District 7 previously served on Richland County Council several years ago. Joyce Dickerson, who represents District 2, and Jim Manning of District 8 also were sworn in after being re-elected to their positions. Dahlia Myers of District 10 also was sworn in. Myers won a special election to fill an unexpired term and then was elected to a full term. Dickerson was named County Council Chair, and Bill Malinowski, who represents District 1, was named Vice Chair. The chairs maintain order during council meetings and help plan agendas. Two handcrafted cupolas were lifted by crane and placed on top of Ebenezer Lutheran Chapel, located on Richland Street. The cupolas replaced the originals that were destroyed by a storm decades ago. The cupola restoration project was funded in part by a historical preservation grant from the Richland County Conservation Commission. Tree-lined streets are again a hallmark of the Landon Place subdivision, following the completion of a project to replace more than 100 live oaks that were mistakenly removed last year. A local contractor replanted trees in the Northeast community to correct a work order that was misinterpreted during flood recovery efforts last year. The county administrator assured the community the trees would be replaced. While the goal was to have the trees planted in time for Arbor Day in December 2016, the process to secure a contractor took longer than expected. 10 homeowners preferred to not have the live oaks near their homes replaced. The new 30,000 square foot Sand Hills Library in Northeast Richland celebrated its grand opening on February 19th.
3, 2, 1.
The library is a joint-use facility with Richland 2, featuring a large common area, an auditorium, meeting rooms, and outside patios.
This new facility is a state-of-the-art library. It's as nice as any public library in the United States, and it will really allow us to dynamically pursue what we've always done at the library, just in a more robust fashion, and that is we try to create a learn, create, share culture here, and we want this library to be a foundation for community building, economic development, education.
This library represents an outstanding partnership between Richland County government and the Richland School District 2, and it proves that governments can work together. The library represents the learning that's already going on in the community and in the school district. It brings the community together. You can tell by the excitement today with families, parents and grandparents and children and grandchildren coming that it's a cool thing to be part of a learning experience like this new library. So I'm excited.
I've been waiting a long time for the grand opening. It's beautiful. I like all the new technology. I've been driving all over and to go to other libraries while I work on my for school, and I'm just so excited.
It does your heart good because our communities deserve these types of spaces. I think libraries are vital. There are so few places where community can come together as one, and I think libraries have always provided that third space, home, work, and then library.
County employees participated in the American Heart Association's National Wear Red Day on February 21st by wearing red or pink to raise awareness of heart disease and breast cancer. The initiative was supported by Council Chair Joyce Dickerson. On February 23rd, Councilman Norman Jackson gave his annual report on the state of the county to his constituents in the 11th District.
I give them the condition of the county to let them understand or know where we are and our plan to move forward for the coming year. We had a flood, then we had a hurricane, and the funding is there, but the federal government hasn't approved how we spend it as yet. And people are frustrated because they need to move on. And it's almost 2 years now, the second year since the flood, a 1,000-year flood, and nothing has been done. So they want to know what's happening, how we're growing, potential, what's changing in Lower Richland community, things like that. So it's very, very important.
A family day was held in the Pine Grove community on February 25th to celebrate the history of the county's last standing Rosenwald school.
This is the Pine Grove Rosenwald School that was built in this area. What we're doing today is our acknowledgement of the past is to strengthen our future. And so many people aren't aware of the Rosenwald School, and these celebrations that we have each year is to bring awareness to the school and have our school districts understand the importance of our children not only hearing about their history, but coming out to be a part of it.
Opened in 1923, the school's construction was funded in part by seed money donated by philanthropist Julius Rosenwald. The story was brought to life by School District 1 drama students.
It feels great. It brings back so many wonderful memories and so many memories of people who went here when I went here. It presents an opportunity for me to show my nieces and nephews what we started with and how far we have gone. But it gives an opportunity to implant that history into the younger generation.
I can tell the story. That's right. How we overcome. We overcome through a Rosenwald school. Let me tell you something, because when nobody...
I think it's a way of letting people realize how far we've come as a people and how we took little of nothing and was able to just, become doctors and lawyers and, just whatever, we feel like we want to be. We can aspire to be whatever we want to be.
A three-day conference to raise awareness of human trafficking in the Midlands was held for county law enforcement and social workers at the end of February.
We're very excited about this three-day training that the Richland County Anti-Human Trafficking Task Force is working in conjunction with the Department of Justice. And they're bringing in some of the premier trainers from around the country to train law enforcement officers. There are folks there from the Richland County Sheriff's Department. We have attendees from the Richland County Solicitor's Office, as well as social workers and other human service professionals around our community to learn to identify and work with victims of human sexual trafficking.
Oftentimes the mistake is that it's an international issue, but it's actually happening right here in our backyard. Richland County Sheriff's Department is working diligently. They've designated 2 officers who will be the ones that work with those who run away, because through the training that we had, the high-risk victims, those who run away within a third time become even that much more vulnerable to being picked up by a trafficker.
Richland County Sheriff Leon Lott has done a great job dedicating staff to this issue, having them trained, and to go out and find the people who are exploiting our young girls right here in our community. And part of it is getting out awareness like we're doing right here.